Alright, how's it going, guys? It's Alninio here, and I just had probably one of my worst games of all time, and I'm going to show you and explain to you why I lost this game in the early laning phase, and I'm a little bit, I'm still upset. I literally just played this game, like, before I started recording this, so I really feel like absolute fucking shit losing a game like this. It really, really is one of the biggest losses in lane I've ever had in my entire League of Legends career. Like, I can almost guarantee that. It's so bad. And we'll show you guys how to avoid this kind of shit. Um, how to avoid it. It actually starts off incredibly well. Um, so what do I do here is I tried to farm up a bit. He Qs me a bit, but it's fine. I'm trying to poke back because he Q'd. He doesn't have magic shield, right? It's going pretty okay early on. I try to aim for the level 2 here, right? I get level 2 pretty soon here, right? And this is where I take a chance to all in. He just queued. I'm gonna Q, E, auto attack, proc electric, grab dagger, auto attack, taking minion aggro, but so is he. And I decided to just all in him and kill him and use triumph to help me get away. Here is where everything went bad. Right at this very moment, okay? Now, if we look here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 minions. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He has 11 minions. I have 9 minions. It's gonna push towards my side eventually if I recall here. Now, I'm at level 2, and I can't push this lane fast enough, right? I can't push it fast enough at level 2, and I'm this low health. I'm bound to get ganked by Ka, which is, you guessed it, exactly what happens. I got absolutely demolished by this one move that I did in the game, and it cost me the entire lane. It's actually so depressing. It really depressed me to such an extreme level. What I tried to do was push this lane all the way here. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea at the time. I guess it's just because I do it all the time. Whenever I kill the enemy laner, I just push the lane. So I was like, okay, this is a really hard wave to push. It's a cannon wave. It's the third wave. How the fuck am I gonna push this shit, right? I did it anyway. Look, Q. Woke up. I'm trying to hard push this before casting show up. And realistically, when you're on this low health, a jungler's bound to show up and finish you. So that's exactly what happens. And you guys are gonna guess what happens after this. It becomes an extremely, I leave the lane at a horrible position because I got killed, right? So the lane now is at the most horrible position you can think of. It's so horrible. I mean, now I jump out. Of course, he saves his leap, so he just jumps after I jump out, obviously. I was waiting for him to leap initially, but he never did, so I just jump out and I died. So now look at this. Look at this laning phase right now. This is the worst thing that can happen. Now my wave builds up, right? I'm going to show you why it builds up first of all. It starts building up because there's an even minion rule. It goes through the middle, right? And it's currently uneven. I have more minions on my side, which means these minions will get faster to lane than this one will, because this one will travel a bit of distance. This one will come here, it's gonna match here, right? So now we have this giant wave coming, and that's gonna 100% push towards this side because there's more minions here, right? So it's gonna start pushing, and here is what happens. Katarina manages to basically freeze it on his side of the lane pretty much the whole game. Pretty much the whole game. And I was left in this horrible position where I'm easy to gank, and I got completely fucked. It's so, like, even just thinking about it now makes me so angry, and it really, really upsets me that I can make that big of a mistake during the laning phase. It's just ridiculous. So I put a ward because I know I'm gonna get ganked. I put a ward. I'm trying to set up. What I'm trying to do here now is push this shit in all the way so it can reset back here. So I'm trying to push it in, but it's so hard because it's fucking Kassadin, man. It's like, and I'm also in a bad position, so I'm trying to force shove it so it can reset here, right? So here's where I make the mistake as well. Now, I hate when the camera moves automatically. I need to change this to only me there. Right? So, I don't know, I'm sorry. Manual camera. There we go. So what happens here is now he has this freezing going on here. He's just kind of last hitting at the last possible second, and I'm just left as a hostage, even though I solo killed him. It doesn't really, you know, he has a level 4, and I'm trying to, look what I'm doing here. I'm trying to force shove it, when really what I should have done is I actually made this lane fucking worse for me, in a way. Because what I ended up trying to do was force shove this lane, but actually it's gonna push towards my side now because of the uneven even minion rule, the line that goes in the middle. He has more minions, so it's gonna definitely push here eventually. But what do I do? I press Q, E, W, and he just keeps last hitting at the last possible second. Now, what makes it worse, Ka shows up, puts a bit of pressure, so now the wave is here again. And now it's 5 minutes in, and the wave is still there. So I'm like, okay, don't panic. We're gonna somehow, you know, let's just try to push this shit in constantly. Vi comes next. I push it in. I'm like, okay, Vi's with me. Maybe we can just shove it in. And the wave is still in a fucking horrible position. We tried to shove it in, and it's still on his side of the map. It's still on his side of the map, and I'm constantly open for a gank. He's just last hitting, last hitting, last hitting. I put another ward. I spot Kha'Zix again. Ka just walks straight through, right? I'm getting really pissed off here because I need this fucking lane to reset. So what do? I do it again. I do it again. Like QEW the wave, trying to force shove it to his turret so it can already fucking reset in the middle. I want this wave to reset right now. I'm just left as a hostage at this point. I'm 20 CS, he's 41 CS. It's getting ridiculous now, right? It's getting ridiculous. Look how badly I fucked this up. And then he just R's and I get ganked. That's it. That's it. I lost the lane. That's it. Just because you get a solo kill and you leave your lane at a bad position, you're gonna lose the game, man. You're gonna lose the game. You gotta know how to control the minion wave properly. What I tried to do was I tried to force shove every single time. I tried to force shove so because after you force shove, the lane resets to the middle. You know, it will reset, which is what I wanted to do. Now the lane's here, but now it doesn't matter because he's so fucking ahead, right? Because now, even if I try to freeze, he's just gonna force me out, right? I try to shove it in here because he just recalled, so I'm like, okay, I'll just do this, put a ward, okay. And he starts pushing up, and at this point, I don't know what to do. At this point, he's just gonna shove. He has full control. He's level 7, I'm level 5. I've lost. I have lost, so what do I do now? I can't do anything. If I try to walk up for CS, he's just gonna kill me. So now it's just about farming, and I don't have a choice. I can't hold him. He's Katarina. I'm in an unfavorable matchup to begin with, and I'm in a position where I can't roam. I can't do anything. There's nothing I can do. Nothing at all. And I just absolutely got ruffle stomped in this lane. I am left with no choices. I can't freeze the lane because it's Katarina. Usually you can freeze if you're in a winning scenario. I can't freeze. I'm forced on a turret. If I try to freeze, he's just gonna poke me. So here we go. Look at this now. He's just gonna... The whole laning phase. All of it. He's just... Look at that. Taking a sweet time, man. I try to all-in because I'm getting... I decided to all-in him here because I'm getting really fucking mad. Like, emotions really got to me in this game. Like... So hard. I'm trying to all in him. I'm getting pissed off. Like, I didn't know what to do. I'm getting like fucking tired of this. Like, I just wanted the wave to reset. I wanted to get back control of this lane. I couldn't. I tried. And then when I did try, Kha'Zix gassed me and I died. The whole thing went so horribly. Right? So I decided, fuck it. I'm just gonna all in Ignite. Like, I don't care. I'm getting mad, dude. I don't know what else to do at this point. Right? So now he's 89 CS and I'm 49. I all-in him again and I died. Emotions got to the best of me again and I fucking all-in and then I died again. So now I'm in the absolute most tilted position you can possibly imagine. It's just, this game absolutely ruined my mentality to such a high level because you know what makes it worse is you know why you lost. You know why you lost this game. Because of the fucking Kazakhs that ganked me early on, and because of my poor management on that wave, that third wave that showed up with a cannon wave. If I managed that better and didn't try to shove it in at level 2 with no health, I probably would have had a better position in the lane. What I probably should have done was not fuck that one part up, so now he just has full lane control. I can't do anything. This whole lane is like this, by the way. Him having full control lane, look. Push, 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 push. Boom. Push, 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 push. Boom. Try to all in. Doesn't matter. That's it. The whole lane was like this. It's been 15 minutes. Eventually, I died. That's it. You get the story. You get the idea. Okay? This is how you lose a game. If the enemy freezes and you continuously fuck yourself up due to poor menu wave control. Right here, you know, it'd be really great if there's someone in the YouTube comments who's like a really high elo player. I'm gonna ask the high elo players here, Challenger, Master, Diamond, whatever elo you're in, okay? Whatever elo you're in that's like considered high level. In this situation, right? Let's say you're in this exact situation I'm in, okay? I solo kill Katarina, and the wave is like this, okay? And I'm this low health. What do you do? Right? What do you do in this situation? Because in my head, what I should have done here, what I think I should have done, is just recall. It's just recall and leave the wave there like this. Because it's going to be a slow push because the even uneven minion rule, it's not going to push that hard because look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ally minions. Enemy minions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, sorry, I missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's 9 to 9. So it's just going to be stuck here, right? What I tried to do was force shove it at low health, and it didn't pay off at all. Because what happened was, Ka showed up, and I died. And then the wave built up. See, Ka didn't push. He let Katarina farm. The wave builds up, and I lost. I lost. He froze the whole game and I lost. Even though I solo killed him early. That's it. This is how you lose a game. And I think it's very important that you guys take this into consideration. The biggest mistake I've ever done in my whole time playing League of Legends. This is it. This is it right here. This is how I lost a game that I could have won. Had I just fucking recalled. Because when Kazakhs ganked me, he ruined my plan, which was to shove the lane. But realistically, you can't shove the lane when you're that low health, at level 2, with only 2 abilities, and it's a cannon wave, and it's over 9 minions. You can't shove it in that fast before Katarina comes back. You can't. By the time you finish shoving it, Katarina is already back in lane. What are you going to do? Recall now? It's better. I think it's better if I just recalled. I don't know if you're Challenger Diamond, what you would have done in that situation. Exact same one I was in. But in my head, right now, looking back at this, I think I should have just recalled. I think I should have just recalled, went back to lane. It would have been in a position that's not so bad for me. Because it was 9 ally minions, 9 enemy minions. So, and it's a cannon wave. But then I thought about this one thing, right? I thought about my minions would come here, right? They would come here and they would stop here, but his would come later. Obviously, we're talking about the line again, right? The even minion rule line, okay? If I have a lot of ally minions here, on this side, it's going to eventually push towards him, right? Maybe that's exactly what I wanted to happen and should have done. He gets a big wave, though. That's why I tried to fucking shove it in, right? He gets a big wave and he gets all the CS. So I was like, okay, well, you know, let's just shove it in. So he misses the CS, right? But I just die for it. I just die for it. And I'm like, oh, fuck. This is really, really bad. I died in such a bad situation where the minions are in a horrible position, extremely horrible position, right? And if we take into consideration of the even minion rule, I'm gonna keep saying that, even minion rule, um, my minions would arrive faster than his because they're on this side of the map. They're past the line on my side of the lane, meaning that eventually I'll have a big wave coming, and it's gonna push this way regardless. So I don't know. What do you guys think if you're in high elo in this situation? What would you do? What exactly would you do? If you guys are curious, I'm Platinum 3 player. Um, that's where I left off at Season 8. Season before that, I was also Platinum. Season before that, Platinum, Platinum, Platinum. I've been Platinum since basically Season 4. This was a fucking big mistake. So, I'm curious what you guys think about this if you're in the higher elos, because that really, really, truly, truly, it ripped my soul, man. It just happened. I mean, literally, before I record this video, it just happened. And it drove me absolutely insane. I absolutely lost my shit after a game like that because you know how badly you fucked up. You just know. You know how badly you messed up. You know how badly you controlled that wave. You know how badly it's gonna turn out in the end because you got out CS, out XP, out everything, and there's no room for me to come back anymore because he has full lane control. See, this is the thing about this game. It punishes you so hard for not knowing the basics like this. I mean, well, I mean, it's not really basics because the average player wouldn't know that kind of basics, right? You have to really, to be good at this game, you have to know everything. You have to know so many things, and one of them is minion wave control in the mid lane, and that's how badly it got fucked. So I need time to I need time to breathe and take a break from this game for today. Honestly, I need it so badly after a game like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned something from this. I sure did. But I still would like a high elo player to kind of talk more about this and what you would have done in that situation, knowing full well that you can't shove the lane to turret at level 2 with low health, and knowing that if you stay, you're gonna fucking just get wrecked by a jungler, which is exactly what happened here, and it left the wave in a horrible position. So thank you guys so much for watching. That's just gonna be it. I'll see you guys on the Rift. Peace out.